I'm Chuck Brown, CEO of Infinity. Have you ever heard of a data broker? No? Well, neither have most people, but they've heard of you. Data brokers are what make data privacy one of the most important issues you probably don't pay any attention to. It goes directly to the heart of your constitutional rights. Let's do a little civics classwork. Everyone remembers the Fourth Amendment, right? The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or things to be seized. You're probably asking yourself right now, has Chuck finally lost it? Why is he reciting the Constitution on an IT video? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's the Fourth Amendment that's largely responsible for all privacy-related legislation. In the U.S., we rely on what's called notice and consent privacy. You know, when you sign up for a new website, you have 10,000 screens of fine print that no one reads, and then you click accept at the bottom? That's notice and consent. They've given you notice of what they are going to do with your data, and you've consented to it, even if you didn't read it. In today's surveillance capitalism, we've enabled a digital economy of platforms and data brokers that collect information about you and everyone you know and turn it into a commodity. This ecosystem is largely unregulated and designed to target all of us with ads. That's bad enough, but the massive amounts of data also increases the risk of data breaches, can lead to discrimination in housing and credit decisions, plus the unanticipated surveillance by government agencies that can acquire tremendous amounts of personal data without due process. Not exactly what the Fourth Amendment envisioned. There's a lot more meat to this topic than we can cover today. I really want to bring your attention to the data brokers, companies that collect, assemble, and analyze personal information. They then create detailed profiles of individuals and groups and sell those profiles. This industry grossed over $250 billion in 2022. The types of information are mind-boggling. Location information, cookies from websites that track online traffic, and social media platforms willingly contribute other details. Exactly how much data are we talking about? One might have as many as 14,000 data points about you. Name, address, phone number, age, email, gender, workplace, these are just the beginning. Your favorite color, religious affiliation, health information, vacation history, the type of car you drive, purchases, income, favorite foods. The list truly goes on and on. When data brokers are asked why they should be allowed to handle so much personal information, their common response is that the data is anonymized. However, cross-referencing different data sets can easily get you personal information on a specific person. What this gives the buyer of this information is the data needed to guide your decisions. You may not believe you can be influenced this way, but you'd be mistaken. I saw a movie recently, Focus, with Will Smith. In the movie, Smith plays a gifted gambler con man. He bets a large sum of money that his opponent can pick a player off of a field from their suite above, and without the other guy revealing who he picked, Smith's girlfriend would guess the number on the player's jersey. Not possible, you say. Well, after Smith wins the cash, he reveals that all day his team had been putting subtle messages in front of the mark. Decorations shaped like the number, cash registers ringing up that number. Well, you get the idea. The point is, subliminal messages matter, which is just one of the reasons why your data matters. For a marketer, the more they know about you, the more they can control your choices in purchases, in politics, in pretty much every avenue of life. This stuff matters. There are movements to introduce more government regulations in the mix, but we know how it usually goes when the government tries to help. You might want to take matters into your own hands instead. If you have a choice of all cookies, none, or just what's required, accept the least you can. Carefully consider who you provide what data to. Request your information be purged when you close an account. In a recent breach, a large company offered a settlement to those folks whose personal data had been compromised. But to take the settlement, you had to accept their notice and consent, which, you guessed it, allowed them to sell and market your data. It's a dangerous and complicated data privacy world. That's why there's an event called Data Privacy Week every January. It's become critical that people understand how much information is out there about them and also to give them ways to manage it. Data privacy and cybersecurity are closely related. One of the key goals of cyber criminals is to leverage your personal data, and the tighter you can secure your personal data, the less damage cyber criminals can do to you. That's why this is important to me and my team. At Infinity, we're here to help make you aware of all the risks and provide the information and protection we can. If you'd like to read up on this and other security issues, check out our website at infinity.us. And if you'd like more information on making your network more secure, give us a call at 912-629-2426.